Hi Filipino learners! My name is JC. Kamusta kayo? In today's video, I will teach you how to tell or read time in Tagalog. The most common question associated with our topic today is anong oras na? What time is it? Again, anong oras na? Anong oras magsisimula ang halimbawa, anong oras magsisimula ang programa? What time will the program start? Anong oras matatapos ang halimbawa, anong oras matatapos ang palabas? What time will the show end? Here are common terminologies that are useful for telling time. Segundo. Again, segundo. Minuto. Minuto. Oras. Oras. Cada segundo. Every second. Cada segundo. Cada minuto. Every minute. Cada minuto. Cada oras. Every hour. Cada oras. Umaga, tanghali, hapon, gabi, hating gabi, madaling araw. These are very useful when telling time in Tagalog. You'll see later why. But first, let me explain to you the difference. So, umaga is morning. Umaga begins when the sun rises. Here in the Philippines, the sunrise usually occurs between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. So yeah, it begins from sunrise and ends at 11:59 a.m. Now, as soon as it is 12 noon, it's already tanghali. Tanghali is between 12 noon to 12:59 p.m. After that, it's going to be hapon. Hapon is afternoon. And this is between 1 p.m. until the sunset. Once it is dark outside, it is already gabi or night. Now we also have hating gabi, which is 12 midnight. And finally, we have madaling araw, which is after midnight until the sunrise. So what I'm going to teach you next is just a good to know. This is telling time in pure Filipino. And this is very, very formal. People here don't really use this very often. So I wouldn't really recommend using it when you are having casual conversations. Later, I will teach you the more common way to tell time for us Filipinos. But yeah, this is something that is good to learn in case you encounter it, you know what it means. Okay, first I will show you or teach you how to say the numbers 1 to 12 in case you're not familiar with them. So it is isa, dalawa, tatlo, apat, lima, anim, pito, walo, siyam, sampu, labing isa, labing dalawa. When telling time, you start with ika and then attach the Tagalog number and then add nang and then the time of the day. Okay, halimbawa, 9 a.m. or 9 in the morning is ikasyam ng umaga. So yes, that is the reason why these 6 words is also very important when you are telling time in Tagalog. Another example, 3 p.m., ikatatlo ng hapon. 7 p.m. or 7 in the evening, ikapito ng gabi. So time isn't always in the exact hour. Sometimes there are minutes involved. For example, 10:15 a.m., you say it this way. Ang oras ngayon ay, so the time is 15 minuto makalipas ang ikasampu ng umaga. So you just indicate the minutes and then makalipas, which means past 10 a.m. or ikasampu ng umaga. So I wouldn't discuss this much further because, like I said, there is a more common way of telling time in Tagalog, and I'll teach you that right now. Just a bit of background. Back then, the Philippines was colonized by Spain for more than 300 years. And so we have acquired a lot of words that looks or sounds similar to Spanish. And one of those is how we tell time. Now, it's not exactly the same, but it's kind of similar. And this is the more common way we tell time. We start with ala or alas. Ala is for 1 o'clock, while alas is for the rest, 2 to 12. Okay? And then we add the numbers. And the numbers are quite similar to Spanish numbers. So for 1 p.m., ala una. And then alas dos, alas tres, alas 4, alas 5, alas 6, alas 7, alas 8, alas 9, alas 10, alas 11, and alas 12. And of course, we add these. So for example, you want to say 8 a.m. or 8 in the morning, you say alas 8 ng umaga. Another example, alauna ng madaling araw. Alas 12 ng tanghali. Alas 5 ng hapon. Now, if you want to add the minutes, like for example, for 2:15 p.m., you can say alas 2:15 ng hapon. So this one, 15, that's 15 in English. Another example, alas 7:05 ng umaga. So 5 is 5. Yes, obviously, you would need to know the Spanish loan Tagalog numbers, and I don't want to spend so much time reading to you each number one by one up until 60. So I'll just make a separate video for that, and I'll place the link in the comments as well as the upper right corner of this video if you are interested. It could be useful not only for telling time, we also use these numbers in conversations or even when talking about money. Okay, let's go back. If it's 30 minutes past the hour, like for example, 6:30 p.m., yes, you can say alas 6:30 ng gabi, but it is more common to hear imedya in place of 30. So for this one, it'll be alas 6:30 ng gabi. Another example, alas 11:30 ng umaga. Now for the following examples, all of these are almost the next hour, correct? Although it is not wrong to say alas 10:55 ng umaga for the first example. For us, it is more common to hear mag-aalas 11. Now that is translated as almost 11 because 10:55 a.m. is almost 11, correct? So if someone asks you, anong oras na? And you checked, it's 10:55 a.m., you can respond with mag-aalas 11 na. It's almost 11. So for the next example, we can say mag-aalauna, almost 1. Mag-aalas 4, almost 4. So I guess we can say that this is applicable if it's 15 minutes or less before the next hour. Well, there you go. That's it for today's video. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up. And for more videos like this, you may subscribe to this channel. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Sa susunod ulit. Paalam.